Hello, welcome on in. I hope you are all doing really well today. Thank you so much for being here. Just thank you also for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I know when you're in this budgeting community, you want to support so many people. And so I try to keep my videos fairly short so you can go watch some others and cheer them on as well. So we are going to be doing a cash stuffing video for my first pay of July. I am bi-weekly paid. If you are new, hello, I am Deidre. If you are new, welcome on in. I have been debt-free since April of 2025. My next goal is to purchase a different place next year. So I am saving a lot of money towards that, as well as a few other goals. These types of videos happen every 2 weeks as I'm bi-weekly paid. I use real money as well as placeholders. Some goes digitally. I live in Canada. You can see from our colorful money. I am single. I live on the prairies. So yeah, let's count out the money, and yeah, we will get into it. I hopefully won't take too much of your time today. So I hope you are all doing really well. We have a $200 placeholder, $100 placeholder, as well as two $50 placeholders that we'll be using today. I don't have a cash tray, so just bear with me. We should have $3.55 here and real money. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 310, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. So that is correct. I know I'm going to need my calculator, so I'm going to just set it off to the side. I do have my budget book off to the side, so I make sure I'm doing everything properly, using the correct denominations. I think I'm just going to quickly start here into my new home binder, future home. So we are going to be putting, let me just double check here, we are going to be putting $200 in there today. So this is going digitally, so let's see where we are here. So we are just going to quickly cross off 4 icons on this challenge because each one is worth $50. And I think I'm going to have to do some swapping of some placeholders, which is never a bad thing. So in new home, we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 700, 900, 3,000, 3,050. Woohoo! Woohoo! That is amazing. So we have now broken the $3,000 mark. And I am going to swap out, and I got some new placeholders here. So these are for $1,000. I needed some thousands, which because I'm just saving for some goals right now, our bigger goals. I don't know if I'll be able to use $1,000 placeholders in the future, but they are all glittery. So we are going to swap out our placeholders for 3 of those because we have $3,050 in new home. So we're just going to quickly see if I can kind of get these somewhat in order. I kind of have them in a bit of an order. By the way, if you know anybody who has $50 placeholders that doesn't charge an arm and a leg to ship to Canada, I do not have a laminator, so I cannot be printing out any of my own, and I prefer ones that are laminated. If you know of anybody, please let me know in the description down below, as I would definitely love to get some more. So yeah, we have $3,050 in new home, which is outstanding. I'm very happy with that, and that is all we need in that binder. Next up is going to be sort of the ones you see all the time if you've been around. So hair is going to get some money. It's going to get its $15. Appointment isn't until the end of August, so we still have 3 more paychecks to fully fund this. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45, which is absolutely correct, which is good because definitely I space them out just so I have time to save up in between. Nails is going to be getting $15 as well. Appointment most likely will be at the end of July or pretty close to the end of July, so it should have 45. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. That's correct. Both of these are paid via cash. So Next up is Beauty. Is Beauty getting anything? Yes, it is today. So it is going to be getting $20. And this is my vice. I love to spend on beauty. So I love to spend on books, but I buy most of my books now from a secondhand bookstore that's local to me. But beauty is definitely an area I love to spend. So in beauty, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50, which is good. And I'm just going to mark these off just so I can keep myself on track. That I sometimes do get off track. Oh, you know what? I just realized I need to go back into that other binder. See, this is what I figured. Oh, I'm not going to be going in there, so I don't need it. But I actually just realized I do need to go back into there. So that's okay. I'll go back in there in a minute. So this is going digitally. This is my pet fund. So this is saving for a pet for the future. So when I move, I will be getting a dog. Now I don't know if I'll be getting a dog right away. I am buddies with my parents' dog, and I don't want him to feel like he's replaced if I get a dog. Not that you can ever replace a dog, because everyone is their own unique personality and everything. So, but yeah, I'm going to continue to save even if I don't get a pet right away. Just because that is a goal of mine. And when that time comes, then I will have a good amount of money saved. So I am using this amazing tracker from Erica over at Superior Budgets. It's a downloadable, and so it's going to save $1,000. I started it last paycheck, and Erica did tell me there was a 50 in here, and she is correct. She told me in the middle it was. So I'm going to color in that $50. So we are well on our way here. So in the pet fund, we should have 1650, 1,000, 200, 400, 650. That is absolutely correct. So we are well on our way. I do put money every single paycheck because when you are a pet parent, you know you're going to have money for that pet no matter what. So that is why I'm saving it. It's almost like I have one, but I don't have one, if that makes sense. So next up is gifts. Gift season is upon me. Anyways, I don't know about anybody else. If summer is crazy busy for gifts in your family or for your budget, definitely let me know. Family birthdays are all in the summer, so need money in the summer for all of these gifts, and it is getting 25 today. And I find most of the time what I'm doing is if I purchase something online, I just take the money back to the bank and reimburse myself. So yeah, that's what I'm typically doing, but we should have 230 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And I don't go super crazy with family birthdays, but I do like to give something. So next up is giving. I've not made a donation yet, but this can be used to bless somebody else if there was a cause that I wanted to support, a charity, a person. I would use the money from here, and we should have 90. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. That was all over the place. I do apologize. The 10s were just kind of sort of sticking together just a little bit. So, okay. And now I'm fighting with an envelope. Always gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna just mark those off. Okay, and I need to go back into this binder because I forgot. I am starting to put a little bit money towards furniture. So this is furniture for a new place, not my current place. It is going to get 20. So we're going to cross off one icon. This challenge is from Budget with Ira. It's laminated. So we have, oh, and I should clean that off because I do like to also keep track on a tracker if possible. Just because then I don't always need to count everything out. I can just quickly take a quick look at my tracker and then I know everything is accurate. So kind of when I'm planning out budgets, if I want to get something to maybe a nice round number or something so I can maybe put some money into the bank, then I just don't have to count out placeholders and all of that. So we should have 200, 420. So that was plus 20. Oh, Why am I writing 4? We are well past April. Well past April. So that is amazing. Okay, that is done. So let's check that off. Okay, so now we are moving into this binder. These are all custom trackers from Iris Budgets. She is not right now having her Etsy shop open. She hasn't been on YouTube for a while, but if she ever comes back and makes her items again, they are so amazing. I always try and leave everybody that I use their items for in the description below. So Emergency Fund is going to be getting money today, as it does every single payday. And again, fighting with envelopes. We are going to be putting $50 in there today. So we're going to color in 5 icons. We are getting really close to finishing this for a second time because I finished it once. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 700, 950 in emergencies. So my goal for this year was to get my emergency to 3,000. I am not stopping. So once I reach that, which should be next paycheck, I will just continue. And I think if I can get it to 4,000 this year, that would be really amazing. So next up, we are going to be putting some money towards new vehicle. This is new vehicle well into the future. Knock on wood when I say that. Want to just start saving up. I haven't had a vehicle payment in like, I don't even know how long. So, the vehicle I drive should last me for quite a bit longer, but just want to get in the habit of starting to save. I want to purchase a vehicle outright or have a very minuscule loan. So that is the goal. So we are putting $20 in there today, and these, I'm just coloring in the tires. Each one equals $10. So each car is $10. So we have a $550 and $70 in new vehicle. I don't think this will get to $1,000 this year, but that's okay. If I could get it up around $700, I think that's a good, at least start, right? I just started that this year, so. And next up is month ahead. So month ahead is going to be getting $100, and each icon is 20. So that is, we're going to be coloring in 4.5 because there was a half still on this one. So we'll color in that. And that is, and then a half on the other. Yes. Okay. So if you are new, month ahead is not your typical month ahead. Month ahead for me is when I purchase my new place. I plan to sell my current place and then purchase a new place. No, sorry. I want to purchase a new place, then sell my current place. I can't remember. Brain is just, I do apologize. So what I want to do is use this money to help pay for any monthly bills that are associated with the condo that I own, instead of having to rely solely on my paycheck to pay those bills. So I am working on a second month, and so I am working on completing mortgage for the second time. So it now has $810 in there. And let's just quickly see. So we need $1,220 to have 2 months worth. And so we need another $410 to complete mortgage. And then after that, we need $100 to complete buffer. So hopefully this year we are able to do that. I don't think I will save for a third month, but I don't really know. I don't, everything's kind of up in the air, but I at least want 2 months worth of, basically some basic bills to just help me when that time comes. So that is that. Oh, and I was supposed to put the $100 was meant to show that I was putting $100 in there, but I'm not actually putting that in there. It was just to represent that. Okay, so I think everything is done except for groceries, eating out, and spending money, which I will play a challenge with. So let's just, and look at this. This is a really old, this is an older $10 bill. So that is what they look like. So as you can see, there's like that bit of holographic. This is actually like more like paper. I'm actually quite surprised because I got this money out from the ATM, but this is what the $10 bill used to look like. And that's Sir John A. MacDonald on there. And now these are the new $10 bills. These, well, they're not new, but these are the newer ones. And so they are like plastic. You can't rip them or anything like that. So you can just sort of see the difference in our Canadian money, which is pretty cool. I was not expecting to get that out of the machine. So that was kind of a cool surprise. So for groceries, we are getting 20, 40, 60, 80. And 2 10s, I believe. Well, no, 1 10 and 2 5s. Eating out is getting 1 20, 2 10s, and 2 5s. And then we should have 3 20s, a 10, and 2 5s for spending. That is correct. I'm glad I didn't have any extra left over, otherwise then I would have to go back and wonder where I screwed up, so that's always a good thing. So we are going to be playing a game with this money, and I have been doing this for a while. So this is an awesome challenge from Bella over at Saving Made Simple. She makes a whole bunch of these. Go check her out. I am doing the hit or miss man's best friend list, and so I'm going to scratch, and if I've seen the movie, I'm going to take $5 from a category. If I have not, I will save 10. I am saving the money into an envelope, which I will then redistribute once this challenge is completed. So let's just roll a die just to add a little fun. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and so 1992 Beethoven. Oh, absolutely. Have definitely seen that movie more than once. Absolutely. Seen the second one as well more than once. So we're going to save $5 from a category. 97 Air Bud. Oh my goodness, yes. Absolutely. The golden retrievers in that movie that played Air Bud are all so cute. So we're going to save $5 from another category. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 1996. Milo and Otis. No, I do not think I have seen that. No, I don't think I have. So I am going to take $10 from my eating out money to count for Milo and Otis, and then we will take 5 from there. Let's just see. Do I want to roll one more time and see what I land on? So let's take a look. 2006. 8 Below. Okay. This is the one I think I was thinking of when I scratched off Snow Dogs. So I did look it up after I had already seen, after I had already done this. So yes, Snow Dogs was definitely Cuba Gooding Jr. The Huskies. 8 Below was with the Paul Walker. So yes, I have seen that. So we are going to now save another 5. We'll save it from spending money because why not? How much do we have left? We have $40 left in eating out. We have $95 left in groceries and $70. You know what? I think I'm going to stop there. I only have 3 left to scratch off. So next paycheck, I will be able to finish that. But yeah, let me know out of Milo and Otis, Beethoven, Air Bud, and 8 Below, which one is your favorite, or if you've seen them, or if you haven't seen them, I definitely love to know. So in the hit or miss, we are going to be putting in 10, 15, 20, and 25 into there. And let's just see how we're progressing here. So we have saved so far 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Wow. So we are definitely going to save over $100 in this, which is amazing. We'll have to wait and see how much over $100 we are going to save. So let's just double check. This is going to go into my wallet, by the way. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95 for groceries. 20, 30, 35, 40 for eating out, and spending is 20, 40, 60, and 70. So yeah, that is all the money gone. Everything's been stuffed. I appreciate you being here so much. Please subscribe if you are not, and I hope you will come back and check out my next video. I have no idea what it will be, so but yeah, hopefully you will come back for that, and I will catch you there. Bye everyone.